I'm going to demonstrate all the steps to do and then turn in an online geometry homework assignment in GeoGebra. First, go to geogebra.org and then go to sign in. If you already have an account, sign in with your credentials. If you don't have an account, this is also where you can create an account. So you can log in with some other service such as Facebook or Google, or you can just log in with your own email address. It doesn't matter. So type in that information and create an account. So you should see this home page. The app that we'll be using is the Geometry app, although you can also get that app as part of the GeoGebra Classic app that has all of these apps combined into one. So you should see a blank screen. We want to use a grid, so I'll look at the settings icon, this little gear icon, and we want to show the grid. And just the major grid lines, no smaller subdivisions. And let's check about snapping to grid. That's already turned on. We want points to snap to the corners of the squares when they're nearby. That's good. So let's draw a figure. I'm going to choose the segment tool as one method. And I want all of my endpoints to be on corners of squares. So A to B, and start another one at B, B to C, start another one, C to D, and it labels all the points for you, D back to A, and I've made a polygon. And it doesn't look like anything particular. Once you've connected the points by starting at the previous point, they're permanently connected. So I'm going to move these around. Use the Move tool, and then I can move the points, and the lines go along with it. Oh, I haven't quite snapped close to this point. There it is. Now I've made a rectangle. Another way to do this with less clicking is to use the Polygon tool. So then you just click A, now it's E, F, G, H, and to close it up, go back to the beginning point. And this one also fills in the interior. You can change the color. I'll leave you to figure out how to do that. And you can similarly change the shape after the fact with the Move tool. So there, I've made a trapezoid. There are more tools, lots of tools. So the one that you'll need is the text tool way at the bottom, and you can type things with that. Because this problem that I'm asking you to do has a lot of parts, and each part may have a separate label and explanation, if you click on a point, such as B, the text will be connected to that point. So this is part Z of the problem. I made a rectangle. Okay, and go back to the Move tool. So, oops, that's not connected. Oh, yes, it is. It is connected to point B. So if I move everything over, oh no, a good reason not to use the segment version, because I'd have to move all of the points. If you use the polygon, then use the Move tool, you can just grab the middle and you can move the whole thing, keeping its same shape. What happens if you click on a point and do the text there? So maybe I'll click on this point, part Y. Now I'm going to move this trapezoid into some different, more convenient position, and the label that we typed moves along with it. Okay, Once you're satisfied with what you've done, or maybe before, save your work. So that's done using the share icon. Here it is. It looks kind of like an angle. And save it, give it a title. Problem 2. And for the convenience of the grader, maybe put your own name on there too. Okay, let's save it. Oh, let's not have it shared. If it's shared, then anybody in the universe can look at that, and you don't need that. Save. Okay, how do you turn it in? Well, you go back to the share icon, and it gives you the link. So if you copy this link, then you can paste it into the place to submit your homework in Blackboard. So here we're going to Blackboard, hand in homework for September 1st. If you don't see anywhere to submit things, just click on the title. And here you have a place for text submission if you want to write a bunch of stuff. Here's the button. And you could paste in your link there. In fact, you could even make it into a link that I need to just click on. This is an extra piece. Or you could also just put it into the comments, add comments. Don't need to do both. There's the link. Remember to submit. Done. This is just the demo. It is actually saved. Once it's saved, you can find it again in Blackboard, and you can, if you messed up somehow, I have allowed for several submissions in case you need to do it again. That's it.